You're about to find out everything you need to know about the Colby Covington versus Dustin Poirier situation. And first, you of course need to hear what Uncle Dana thinks about the fight himself.
What do you see next for Colby? I mean, obviously he's 0-2 against the champ right now, but he called out Dustin Poirier. Is that a matchup that interests you in any way?
I don't know. You know, he's in a very weird situation. Having lost to Usman twice, you know, Usman's lapping everybody. I don't know. We got to see what's next and talk to Colby and see what he really wants to do, you know?
Dustin Poirier is obviously what he really wants to do. Dana White, come on, buddy. If you guys are diehard fans and you're watching like all of the Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal interviews that were leading up to UFC 272, Colby Covington was repeating how much he hated Dustin Poirier and how much, him calling him Dustin Poirier, Louisiana swamp trash. You know, the typical Colby Covington type trash talk and how he wants to smash that guy next because he's saying it's on site. You guys have heard it all before. He's said it 30,000 times.
You fight Poirier, then what? Tomorrow has to be some type of, he has to go in some type of direction. Whether he's gonna go to 55 and fight it, you know what I mean?
First and foremost, Colby even said it himself. He was asked, I believe in his post-fight interview, if he would be willing to go down 155 pounds. He said that he can comfortably make 162, something around that, give or take a couple pounds. But after that, it's just hell for him to make 155. And that wouldn't make any sense for Colby to go down in weight. From 170 to 155, that would absolutely kill him, deplete him, kill his energy. He's saying it's a joke to make 170. He doesn't miss a meal. He's energetic. He's running to the scale. He's blowing kisses to the people. Helen Yee. Shout out Helen Yee.
Jesus Christ.
And Dustin Poirier, he even says, which I'll pull up in a couple of seconds, the fact that he may never make the cut to 155 again. And even the fact that Colby capitalized on his octagon interview inside the cage in front of the sold out crowd at T-Mobile Arena to call out Dustin Poirier shows how serious he is about wanting that fight. Because when you're calling out someone in this stage, in the brightest lights after the fight, when people are still watching the UFC pay-per-view, because not everyone watches the post-fight interview. So for him to use this is huge. And I think the UFC needs to make this fight. I don't know about you guys. You guys can comment down below and let me know what you guys think. But let's just preview what he says. Just a savage man Colby Covington is with his trash talk. Like, this guy is something else. There's usually a line where you don't cross. Colby leaps over that shit. When he said, bring that kid, that's Conor's kid, I died laughing. And you can bet your ass somewhere Conor McGregor was sat back watching this with a proper 12 in hand, laughing his ass off too. That's something I never thought of. What was Conor McGregor's reaction to seeing Colby talk shit to Dustin about his kid? And here is Colby Covington in his post-fight interview answering the question about Dustin Poirier.
I know afterwards you called out Dustin Poirier, but for you, would it be more meaningful to fight Dustin or Kamaru Usman for a third time?
Definitely Marty Fake Usman a third time. I got unfinished business with him, but he's going to be out for a while. He's got that hand surgery, so, I figure I'll get another tune-up fight with Dustin Poirier, who said it's on site, and he weighs more than me. He's just a bully who cuts a lot of weight. I don't cut any weight because I know I'm the best in the world, and I don't need to have a weight advantage over anybody. So Dustin, name the side, bring that Jezebel wife and bring Conor's little kid Parker.
It does make sense though, because like just a quick look at the rankings. Colby Covington #1, Gilbert Leon's next. I don't think Vicente or Bilal have a fight, so maybe those two guys can fight one another, or Colby against Luque would make sense. But like, let's be real. Colby Covington versus Dustin Poirier is a fun fight. It's a fun fight. You can put that on a pay-per-view main card. You can even put it as the main event and it would sell. I guarantee you it would sell and garner a lot more interest, especially on social media, and it would sell more pay-per-views than Yuri Prochazka and Glover Teixeira. The only thing that sells in the Yuri fight is his haircut and his just wild personality. Glover's respectful, Yuri's respectful. They're not going to talk shit, so it's not going to garner that much interest compared to Dustin Poirier and Colby Covington. It's so marketable, that fight. Those guys have a history. Colby Covington's talking shit about Dustin Poirier's kids, his wife, saying it's not even his actual kid. Put that shit on the main event, co-main event, a pay-per-view. It sells. It's marketable. Let's do it, UFC. Let's do it, Dana. Come on, man. And actually, here is the interview of Dustin Poirier addressing the Colby Covington situation and why he would never fight him in the UFC and why he would go to jail. So let's listen to this.
Is that a fight you want with Colby? I know there's all this back and forth with you guys, and then he put out that clip that one time and all that sort of stuff. But after this fight, you said you're not sure if you want to stay at welterweight. But if they offered you that fight, would you take it?
No. I'll never fight Colby in an octagon where there's finances on the line. If I fight Colby, we're both going to jail. I'm going to jail.
To me, it's like, why wouldn't you want to get paid a shit ton of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, to fight a guy you hate? It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. Like, just make money off of it. Maybe he knows that he would lose to Colby and why he doesn't want to fight Colby in the UFC.
I fight him in an octagon. He's not making money off of my career and what I've done. This is something different, you know. You will never see me fight Colby Covington in the UFC.
It's funny you say that, right? Because some people would say that the Conor fight would have been in a similar situation, but you did fight him in the octagon. What is it about Colby that's different, that stands out?
Me and Conor have history, you know, fighting him at 45, then bumping up, fighting him 7 years later, beating him. And even that fight, like, you know, I'm probably not going to fight Conor again. I don't really want to fight Conor again. For me, that door is closed. The only reason I do it is for money. You know, I beat him 2 times in a row. Can I best my 2 performances? Can I knock him out quicker? You know, can I 10-7 him? What can I do? You know, I've done it. If I do it again, it's just for money, right? So that's a completely different thing.
So the thing with that, though, is like Conor McGregor is saying shit about Dustin Poirier's wife and stuff like that, and Colby's doing the exact same thing. So it's a little interesting, Dustin Poirier's opinion here, but I can definitely understand it. I don't know. I still would love to see that fight, though. That's the fight I want to see for Colby next. And here's Dustin Poirier actually talking about how he might never make 155 pounds again, that division, right after the Charles Oliveira fight.
I actually think there's a very good chance you get an opportunity again. I mean, you can kind of see the roadmap right there, and especially if Gaethje wins, you have a win over Gaethje. You win a fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make that cut again. I might never fight 155 pounds again. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the future.
Okay. Is it getting tough at this stage of your life, that cut?
Oh, dude, I could have cut a few more pounds. I could have came in at 152 on this fight. My cut went so smooth. I felt great. Of course, that's because I did all the things I was supposed to do in training camp. It made the cut so great, but I don't know if I want to go through that kind of training camp again, where I'm hungry every day and competing in the gym and pushing myself on low calories. We'll see. I don't know.
He's not getting any younger, Dustin Poirier. He's like 33, 34, something like that. So every weight cut's going to take a piece of your soul out of your body by not eating and training so hard. So, and here's actually Michael Bisping addressing why Colby Covington, who we think should fight next, and we're going to break it down real quick for you guys.
Hamzat's fighting Gilbert Burns. He's yet to fight either one of those two. Maybe the winner of that one. If he beats the winner of that one, maybe another shot. Vicente Luque is one of the top guys. He's ranked number 4. That would be a great fight for Colby Covington. That would be a fun fight. Belal Muhammad. That'd be interesting. They're both wrestlers. They both rely heavily on their grappling. That would be a good test. Jorge Masvidal just beat Stephen Thompson. Colby has it for him. Neil Magny, Sean Brady, Michael Chiesa.
So the only fight realistically is Vicente Luque or Belal Muhammad. And Belal Muhammad, fuck no, I don't want to see that at all. Give him Vicente Luque. If not Vicente Luque, Dustin Poirier, without a doubt. Let's see what people are commenting. I think Colby just wants to cash in on the ATT drama, American Trash Team drama, because he knows this next fight won't be for a belt. And it's true. Like, Colby, why wouldn't you want to make money? Why wouldn't you want to make the most money? You know, at this stage of the career, he's 32, I think, 34. Actually, Colby's 34. Masvidal was 37. I remember him saying that in an interview. If you're not fighting for a belt, you're not getting pay-per-view points. In his last fight, he admitted wasn't getting pay-per-view points. So why wouldn't you want to make more money in your next fight and make up for that kind of loss of revenue for yourself if you didn't get those pay-per-view points? Because those pay-per-view points are where you make the vast majority of your money, especially if it's a UFC pay-per-view card like Masvidal Colby, which definitely sold pretty well compared to other cards. It's kind of crazy the fact that he didn't take the pay-per-view points. Maybe there is some negotiation troubles they were having and that kind of push it over the bridge or edge, whatever the saying is, to have that fight happen because Colby wanted that fight to happen so badly. And that reminds me of Dana White wanting the Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush fight to happen so badly. So you guys got to make sure to check out this video right here to find out exactly how that fight is going to go. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.